Hi, I'm Danielle from Life is a Party, and today we're going to make this really fun Valentine's mailbox box card. I've made it for Valentine's Day, but you could really send it any time of the year that you want to send a little love to somebody special. It's a box card, which means it's three-dimensional, but you can fold it down flat to fit it in an envelope for mailing. I have made the pattern so it will work on a Joy, any of the makers, or Explorer Cricut machine, so everyone can make it. And the pattern is available for free over on the blog, Life is a Party. So let's get started. In the blog post that shares all the information about the Valentine mailbox, you can subscribe to the blog, and when you're a subscriber you will get the password, and then you can get in and get the link over to the pattern in Cricut Design Space. So when you open it up in Cricut Design Space, it will look something like this, and it should be all ready for you to cut. I have purposely used a dashed cut line rather than a score line, just in case you don't have the ability to use the score. So everyone should be able to make this, and it's small enough that you can cut it out on the Joy. I've used pink and white and gray and the sort of rose pink, but you can obviously cut it out in any colors you would like. So we're just going to hit the Make It button, and it will bring us over to the cut preview screen. And I just want to show you one little trick for when you're cutting. We're going to move around one piece just to save some paper and save some cuts. So here we have a preview of how it's going to cut out. If you wanted to, you could move things onto different screens and put different colors of paper. But for this one, which we have quite a bit of, this light pink, which is the actual mailbox, I want to consolidate these two different mats. So for the last one, I'm going to click on the three dots in the top left corner and hit Move Object. And then this is where it is right now, current. I want to move it to the other mat that is that color. So I will move it there. And it puts it just anywhere on the mat, so then you have to sort of move things around a little bit so they will fit better. So I'm going to turn this 90 degrees, or just about 90 degrees. So once you have everything so that it's not touching, you can hit the continue button. I sometimes use medium cardstock and sometimes use heavy, just depending on the weight. You can decide which one, and I usually set it for more. And all you need is your fine point blade, and you're all ready to put your material onto your regular grip mat and start cutting. So once you have all your pieces cut out, it's time to assemble them. And we'll start by folding some of these dashed lines. This large piece is going to be the outline of your mailbox. So our first step is going to be to glue it together. I'm just using some tacky glue. It works really well. So you're going to glue that seam together. And because we want our card to be able to fold flat, every time we glue one of these main sections, we're just going to fold it both ways just to make sure it can fold easily. So then I'm going to turn that seam to the back, and I'm going to find the insert with the number 1 cut out of it, and I'm going to glue it on the inside on the front. So put some glue on it, And you don't want to put any glue on the top parts because they're going to hang over the top. So you can just put it right into place. And then we're going to do the same thing with the one marked 3. This one is for the back. So I'm going to put some glue on the back and just line it up with the bottom of the card and the back and press these both into place for a minute. And again, I'm going to fold it flat and just make sure that it's all going to fold properly once the glue is dry. So we're now ready to do our middle insert. The middle insert is designed so that you can put a gift card inside. So the first thing you need to do is line up the bottom and fold the little legs in half. And this is designed so that a gift card can just slide in there, or a note if you're not doing a gift card. Because it's kind of a tight fit, rather than glue, I'm just going to use tape for the edges, just because the glue line takes up a little bit of space and we don't have a lot of space to play with. And this won't show because it'll be on the inside. Make sure you tape the bottom or the card will fall out on the bottom. So I'm going to remove it now, but that was just to show you how nicely it fits inside. So then you're going to fold these tabs. You can either fold them backwards or forwards. It's equal spacing from the front and back. And I've folded mine forward, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue on each tab to glue this into place. And this one section is a little bit fiddly just to get it all lined up perfectly. I want it directly in the middle here. So I'm gonna slide it into place, make sure it's sitting flat, and then try and line it up so that those tabs are resting right against the front edge on both sides at the top. And then I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the bottom. That looks pretty good, so I'm going to gently fold it down and press it into place this way. And then I'm going to do the same in the other direction. So that looks really great. The next step is to decorate the front. So we've cut out this little mail sign to make the mail slot. And then there's also an assortment of different embellishments. There's the letters, which we're going to put at the top, but there's also hearts, and there's a couple X and O's. So you can decide which ones you want to use for the front. I think I'm going to put an X and O on the front, and I'll use one white and one of my sort of rosy pink. So I'm going to just put some glue on the mail slot. And I won't put it directly centered. I'll put it down a little bit just to make room for the X and O at the top. And then, oops, I do the same. Glue down these guys. And it's going to hang over the edge of the top a little bit, so I'm just putting glue on the bottom edge. Overlap these a little bit. So that's the main part of the box card, and now we're going to decorate the top. Now, if you're going to be mailing this letter in an envelope, when you're mailing on the little love notes, you might just want to take a note of how far they're hanging out. So like on this edge, if you put it really far over, it might make it too wide for the envelope. So it's one little thing to keep in mind when you're gluing this in, and you can keep checking to make sure it'll fit in the envelope. So the love letters, there's more than you need. There's more than enough in the cut file of these. So you can mix and match and choose which ones you want to use. And then if you want to, you can use the rest as just a little like envelope confetti in the bottom of it. So first you need to fold it, the envelopes on the score line, and glue down the top part. And I chose to do two envelopes on each section of the card, so that means 6 altogether. So I've chosen to do two white, 2 of the rose, and 2 of the gray, but again, you can do it however you would like to. But you just probably want to alternate colors and also alternate some of the sizes. There's 3 different sizes to choose from: a small, medium, and large of the envelopes, and then also of the little hearts as well. 3 sizes, 3 colors. So I've got all my envelopes glued together and ready to go with different size hearts on the front of them, and I'm ready to attach them to my mailbox. So I'm going to start at the front with these 2 smaller envelopes. And then in the middle section, I'm going to do a big one and a medium one. And I like to do them at a bit of an angle. And then at the very back, I'm going to put a medium and a big. The last one here. So there are all the little love letters glued on. You can change the angles, make them however you want them. And then there's also lots of extra hearts and X's and O's, and if you want to, you can add some of those on as extra embellishment as well. Just like that, something like that, until you are happy with the design. And then just let it dry, and then you can fold it flat and pop it in an envelope. You can add in some of these extra pieces and you're all ready to send it. Oh, and also don't forget to tuck in a note or your cute little gift card. So perfect. I hope you had lots of fun making this card with me. You can personalize it, make it in any colors. Remember, the design is free over on Life is a Party. You can open up the pattern in Cricut Design Space and make your own. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for lots more fun videos. Thanks so much for joining us.